Gemini, hi, this is Chriselle with Psychic MD, and we are here to Spirit and I guess, we are here to do your June reading. And without further ado, we're going to get it going. One thing that I want to tell you is right before I set up the camera to do your reading, I heard in my head, because we are living in a material world, and I'm a material girl. So I don't know if someone has an affinity, like I do, to Moulin Rouge, or even Madonna, obviously. Yeah, I do know another Gemini, and her favorite movie also is Moulin Rouge, so no wonder. But I did hear that song, and it just like spontaneously came to mind, so let's see what else comes up. Gemini, what's going on for you for the month of June? We would like to know, I'd like to know. Clear messages just for Gemini, please. What's their aura? What's in their energy field right now? The thinking woman. So something has you in your head. Someone has you in your head. I feel like you've got stairs right back here. Not like I feel, but that's a fact. You're looking, you're studying, you're reading up on, you're looking at transformation. I think that transformation is happening slowly around you. Things are growing slowly around you. Maybe you're not totally noticing because you're really focused on whatever it is you're studying, whatever you're reading, whatever you're building. And look at this like huge building that's been there forever in a million. There's no life on that building per se, except for like the roses climbing up here. Yellow roses, a lot of yellow. It's funny because the color I was thinking of earlier was yellow for you. She is actually wearing green. It's like a greenish yellow. And in this case, I feel like this is like your solar plexus and your heart chakra combination. So the more you get to your authentic self this time, it's going to be the more that you help your heart heal. Okay. So the more that you've veered off route and done things to please other people, or just lived because in a way just to really help other people, I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing that isn't totally authentically you, that's veered you off course. Okay, so I do see you, but she doesn't look very happy. She looks like she's well dressed, she's gorgeous, she's got even flowers all over her hair, well adorned makeup, but she just doesn't look happy. So she's got to scroll here. Maybe you're getting messages that you're not totally fond of. And you keep rereading those messages. If you are, I'm going to say, you know, there's one thing for other people to hurt us. It's another thing to kind of cherish and harbor words that other people have said and kind of like let that chew in your brain or live or take space in your brain. That's not good. I do see transformation for you. A lot of green. I think you would really benefit from wearing green. In fact, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is a master number, okay? It's a temple path, number 12. So we have the temple path, and this is just the path to like all things that are spiritual for you. And maybe that's what, okay, it's going to require some patience. And that's where you're going to find your healing, okay? So I have the angel of patience and the fourth chakra, which is Angel Raphael. That's your heart chakra that we just talked about. There's an element of time in order to heal, time in order to like ascend to the next level, to really connect with spirit, to really engage with spirit. I think also it's going to be some time to heal whatever this is that you keep looking at. It could even be pictures of like old family pictures of, when, for example, I used to be married in another life. If I were to pour over that and allow myself to get really nostalgic about what could have been, should have been, and I wasn't happy anyways, by the way, so don't feel sorry for me. What I'm saying is that I could get lost in the sauce, okay? I'm just thinking of things that really are not pertinent to my life right now. So be careful that whatever it is you're studying, because you have a stack of books here, are really for your higher learning, for your benefit, and you're not looking into messages, emails, or anything like that someone has sent you with a desire to tear you down, or these messages simply make you unhappy. You're like, you know what? Say you have a job and you look at your numbers, you're like, crap, that just really sucks. I sucked. I didn't make my sales. I didn't meet my quota, whatever the case may be. Moving on. Understand and look at your numbers and moving on. Keep it popping, Gemini. So Gemini, what else do we have for you? Okay, we're gonna do this. Gemini, I'd like to know about your love life a little bit. What's going on with Gemini in love for the month of June? What's going on with Gemini? Death, a really big change, an incredibly big change. A change that has really rocked your security. It's not like you can't provide for yourself, but for some reason it rocks your stability, kind of like, can I do this by myself? This could be how you eat, how you sleep, the roof over your head, things like that, like basic fundamental things that make you feel secure. Just being secure at night. But I see you are courted and bonded with someone who is toxic, high toxicity level. So this looks like smoke, this looks like a hair follicle, but it also looks to me like an umbilical cord. And I feel like even though you have seen the light of day, that you're getting away from things, you're wanting to change things, this person weighs heavily upon you, and they really wear down your sense of that security. It's almost like something about them makes you feel secure. And that needs to be let go of, because it's really an illusion. And look at the smoke here dissipating, right? So this connection is on the top of your mind. And before you type out, you know what, you're full of crap and I'm not thinking about my ex and they can go to hell and whatever. We've all been through those stages. I'm just saying whatever's obvious right here. And this is obviously energetically you're tied to someone. Whether you choose to admit it or not, that's a whole different factor. That's really not my issue anyways. Okay? So, moving on. A big, big change and rebirth. Number 13 boils down to a 4. That's about your stability. Here, the Empress. So we've got the Empress. Okay, you birthing new ideas, putting things in motion. I think it's taking a while. You're allowing this to kind of gestation period. I think when you go to bed at night, you think about this pet project, this business, this even a baby, a physical baby, but this could be energetic baby, something that you really want to nurture and give life to and give birth to and eventually give to the world. Fundamentally, when you strip everything down, because she's totally naked, I think that that's what your deepest desire is. And I think that you're coming up with ideas on how to bring this about into your life. I love the yellow behind you because that tells me that you are functioning from a place of the solar plexus. This is what I want. Gemini is saying, this is what I want. And I'm creating it. I'm creating it because I didn't find it externally, but it is within me and I can birth it and make it happen. Whatever this is, a business, an enterprise, a charity, I don't know, whatever, okay? But it's tied to the moon, it's tied to your intuition. I think that you might be having even a little bit of fun, like with your hair. Maybe you braided it or did it differently. If you look at her hair, it just looks a little bit different. I never noticed that before. And I think that you're really full of your own sensuality. Look at her face. I mean, she's like perfectly happy naked, and she's totally content, Gemini, just being herself and pinning her hair up. And even if it doesn't make sense to anyone else, she's feeling juicy and in the flow and loving herself. And look, boom. Gemini, who loves you? You love you, but we love you too. Gemini, who's looking at you? We all are. Let's not kid ourselves. Each and every one of us, we're looking at you, okay? The cards tell me so. You are absolutely on stage. I feel like you're really unique, different, unusual. Look at the sweater she has. It's like furry. I don't know what the heck. And then she's wearing like a southwestern skirt, and she's got platforms on, and she don't care. She is relishing in everything. I think that because she celebrates herself and she loves herself, other people are reciprocating that energy. Now this here, this wand with the wreath, I feel like this is about igniting fire and passion in other people. So when people see you, you excite them, okay? And who doesn't love Gemini? There's some element of your left hand, your intuition, that is delving into growing you. Something that helps you grow as a person, helps you spiritually grow as well, okay? And this is all subtle. It's not like you're attending a class or anything. Subtle energies. Gemini, what else do we have? Our time is close. Gemini, what else do we have for the month? Eight of Wands, a lot of messages to and from, a lot of excitement, a lot of, hey, Gemini, you're looking mighty fine. This can indicate travel, taking a trip. It could be a short trip. Whatever it is, there's a lot of pink and reds associated with it, a lot of yellow, kind of like your own willpower, your own desire. So things that are going to be a lot of fun. Things that maybe you invested a lot of time, money, energy, effort into, and you're wanting to see how that grows. But a lot of messages. You could be receiving a lot of emails, a lot of text messages, a lot of phone calls, things of that nature. And you're in this place where, you know what, you're like, okay, I invested all of these coins, all of this. It cost me time, it cost me energy, it cost me love, blood, sweat, tears. When the sun was too high and barreling down on this tree, I straight took an umbrella and shaded my little plant, my tree. I put all this effort into this. Is it growing properly? Is it yielding what I want it to? Is it worth my time, energy, effort, blood, sweat, and tears? All of that you're going to be looking into. I like it. Evaluating is a good part of your process no matter what you do in life, isn't it? So I feel like you are also psychic. I think that you're connected to the cosmos, to spirit. Look at the, almost like a sacred triangle right here. But look at this. I also feel like this is a little bit of kind of like a window at a church or something like that. Feeling that connection with spirit, and you're just willing, you're like, you know what, I'm just going to get the downloads that I get, and I'm going to go with it. But your first three chakras are submerged, so that's going to be your root chakra, your sacral, and your solar plexus. So I'm going to say that those are the three that you should really work on. So you could be feeling a little bit like you're not really sure about where you're going to be living or your livelihood or something like that, that kind of a thing. And also like the juice of life, like what gives you pleasure, which is like really good food or having sex or feeling creative and in the flow, all of those things. Those are a little bit like submerged underwater. So dude, they can cause you a lot of emotion. Also solar plexus is affected, which tells me that maybe you're not entirely sure if you're honoring what it is that you want. All of those three elements are submerged in water, which tells me that there might be some mourning going on, some confusion. I would just say connect your higher power and it will become very clear. This water will go down and you'll be able to have your perspective and your sea legs, for lack of a better way to put it. Right here, it's telling me you don't know what's going on in your relationship, if you're not partnered in your situationship, if it's nobody, if you're like me and the desert is just not even blooming, everything is dead, okay? Then this might have to do with your job, your relationships, your platonic relationships, situationship, whatever. Something that you feel like you're in the dark about that you don't really know, tied to your security, your sense of this is what you identify yourself with, and your sense of pleasure, okay? You're just not really sure. You're not sure, you're left in the dark and you're wondering. So this is you trying to gain a higher perspective, trying to look at things from a different angle, and this is good because your crown chakra will be popping, okay? I think sitting on a fence right now is going to be really good for you. It's going to allow you to look at things from a different perspective. Dip your hand like this lady is doing into the pool of the cosmos to pull out the answers that are really just good for you. And temperance, keep your balance. Know that what's happening right now is an alchemy. This also reminds me of the stage that you were on, Gemini. What's up? Tell me that that's not similar if you look really carefully. Look right up here. And then if you look at it again, that is like an angel behind you. So again, you have divine protection. You have a lot of people looking at you, looking up to you, looking at you. Maybe even a lot of haters, but that's a whole different issue. And I'm just going to say, you know what, with the yin and yang, know that everything has its turn in the sun and cycle. Keep your balance. It's going to be really important to keep your balance at this point in time. Know that things are happening to create an alchemy. So the old and the new are colliding. Look at our world right now. Nothing is the same. Even our currency, which has long been predicted, is changing and becoming different. So why not us, okay? Everything in your life is changing. Be sure to allow for some time for that to marinate, to see what it really means to you. And even evaluating. Gemini, I feel like you're going to be evaluating, is this even worth my time anymore? Is this even worth my effort, my attention? I'm getting my self-esteem, my security from these things. Are these even valid in my life anymore? So I feel like you're going to be answering a lot of those questions. So with that, I will leave you. Gemini, much love to you. I adore you, and we will see you soon. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button, okay? Yeah, with that, namaste.